Hello and welcome back to North Point Trading. I am Tim, the founder of North Point Trading. I have been a busy boy. I have been busy building a new Discord server, and so this video is going to run through what is available in there. Alright, so I think we need to go, when I reflect on my trading journey, it's tough, and I assume that people who have become successful traders all tell the same story. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, and oftentimes a lot of money. It certainly did for me. I didn't have a mentor when I started trading. I just had come, I've told my story before, I came from being an investor, having made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, then thought to myself, wow, I really need to pay attention here. And so I, in the middle of 2022, started trading, day trading, got in many courses, and just put a lot of time and energy into that. 18 hours a day some days, it was crazy. And I very, very slowly over time and a lot of kind of trial and error, I find myself in a position now, a number of years later, where I am able to give up my company and just be a trader and make good money. All right, and this is what I'm trying to bring to people. Particularly those in the crypto journey, because I trade primarily crypto. That the days perhaps of blow off tops are gone, and I can see it even on some of the big influencers I've listened to on YouTube and whatnot, that they're turning to trading. They recognise that these easy times are over and you really need to understand the market. But not just that, you need to understand how to execute trades. And I'll argue that most people who begin to trade get good at technical analysis. They spend a bit of time, they maybe go through a period where the market's relatively easy to trade, make a bit of money, then typically lose it all because they haven't really put down the basis of a disciplined structure, which is really the only way that's going to keep you profitable over time in every market condition. It takes time, it takes an edge, which is an edge that I've developed my own edge, and we can all eventually develop our own edges. But in North Point Trading, I want to bring back the kind of mentorship that I missed to you guys. And for just because my background as an educator, I was a college lecturer, and I find myself kind of drawn to trying to help people become better traders. So anyway, without any further ado, let me just take you through what I've been building over this last little while. So we've got in here, welcome to North Point Trading. You're not here for signals, you're not here for hype, you're here to build structure, and that is the key to becoming a trader, is structure and discipline, and being successful maybe 70% of the time over time. It's not just going to happen all at once. All right, so the key points to this server are that we start every single day, or I do, with some input here in daily bias. All right, in here I just look at the charts and I give you my thoughts for the day. So here's one from the 16th, what's today, the 18th, a couple of days ago, where I was just spending a bit of time first thing in the morning, as I do, looking at the charts, and we identified a short. The short was coming up here, and so I've put this idea to my members, and I'm then, if I see, okay, this is like a valid setup, I then drop that into trade setups. We then wait for that to be fulfilled. We don't mess around. You wait for the trade to come to you. We've established our kind of resistance point, we established our entry, we wait for it to happen, and then wait for that to be fulfilled. Now, this is good, this is a signal, this is important if you're learning to trade, because I'm helping you find areas of interest and helping you make money. But what's more important is how that unfolds, and what can I bring to you about the execution of that trade. So once we're in the trade, I then spend probably as long as that trade takes, could be hours and hours, going through the price action as it unfolds, discussing it with the guys. So I'm constantly updating here. You can see we've got our entry, price sold off aggressively from our entry, and I'm still talking the members through every single potential scenario and how to kind of manage your psychology during that process. So we get our target hit, nicely done. We can then go ahead and pop in a trade review. Now it's important, we're not here to kind of gloat. Oftentimes these will fail, but it's important to review the trade. What went well, what went badly, were the probabilities against us on that day. That's all fine, that's just part of learning, and this kind of review is incredibly important, more than most of it is, because you need to be understanding where you went wrong. Following that up with the journal submissions, I have a whole log here, which is just a bespoke little kind of trading log where you can log your trades over time and reflect on those, and I offer the opportunity for my members to upload those so we can all look at them, You know, you don't necessarily have to put your P&L, you can put your percentage win rate in there, and that way we can all review and discuss what went well on that week, you know. And then going forward, beyond the kind of just the live trading, enter and exit, we've got a whole bunch of educational stuff going on here. Market structure, I drop in there once a week, my thoughts on the market structure. And then we can discuss risk management, which is key. We have, you know, leverage framework, psychology, and I have a live stream schedule, which I'll be on once or twice per week, you know, doing live trades, showing people how the North Point method works fundamentally and what's made me a successful trader over time. I'm giving a huge amount of input here. I'm on there hours per day, almost every single day of the week. I'm giving a massive amount away here because I want to, and it's only $99 a month, guys. If you like the idea, if you are an aspiring trader or you know somebody who's an aspiring trader, really I've got everything you're going to need right here in the North Point Trading Discord server. Alright guys, please like and subscribe and share this to your friends and family. Alright, see you on the next one.